everybody. It's Thursday, June 8th, and it's time for Marvel Legendary Randomizer number 126. Glad to see you all here. Hello, good out in chat. Glad to see you back to the stream. And yeah, I'm hoping it's a good setup today. Today is the first day that Midnight Suns is being added into the rotation. It's about a month past the game's release, the expansion's release. So it's in here. We could see Zarathos, we could see Lilith, we could be playing some blackjack today, we could be unleashing in ungodly horror, and everything in between. So it'll be fun. I'm glad to see you all. A couple things. This week is the beginning of our Matrix rewatch. If you're interested in the upcoming Legendary Encounters the Matrix set, for folks like me who haven't seen all the movies, you can participate. We are watching the original Matrix movie by Saturday, roughly by Saturday, and the discussion will start on Saturday, the 10th. So if you want to participate in that, in the Discord, go check out the channels and roles section and check that you're interested in Legendary Encounters the Matrix, and you'll have access to the private channel with all the threads and everything. So if you'd like to participate in that, I'll be there. A lot of folks will be there. Come check it out. And we're already having shout-outs for what the scheme and the whole setup's going to be today. The tournament is almost over. This is week 8. And once this week is over, we'll have the finals in the grand finals in week 9, and that will be it for the spring tournament, and we'll have our champions. By the way, congrats for the Final Four. You four who are in the Final Four do get to design a pod for the next tournament. So you take as much time as you want. The next tournament is not going to be until the fall, so start thinking about it. But all right, we have some Randomizer League results to go over and all that good stuff. So by the way, let me show you the setup for this past week. Is there anything else I have to say? I don't think so. I think we're all good. People want Cthon. Well, the schemes are going to be, I think we're more likely to see a Midnight Suns Mastermind than a scheme. There's tons of schemes left, but we still could. All right, let me make sure this is visible. This past week was MCU Thanos' Dark Alliance with Epic, Ronan the Accuser. Let's make sure I did this correctly. There we go. All right, yep, that's correct. So it was, just like I said, not Epic Thanos, thank goodness. It was Infinity Saga MCU Thanos' Dark Alliance with Epic, Ronan the Accuser for setup A. And we've got, thank you so much for the sub, by the way. For starting off the sub, it's very kind of you. Let me make sure I can get that properly, because I have to move the thing. Oh, it's MVO Marcus with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Hey, 1 year anniversary for MVO Marcus. Happy anniversary of being to the channel, of being part of the channel, at least subscriber-wise. I appreciate it. All right, so what do you think the win rate was, and what was the fun level? I'll tell you, we didn't have that many participants for setup B this week. We only had we had 5 participants for setup B this week. So let me know, what was the fun level, and how much did everybody win? I struggled. Ronan, if he gets his, if those Master Strikes come out while he's still there, it can be real rough. And that's what happened to me. If you do want to see my playthrough of this, it is up. It's my stream from last week. Speaking of streams, because, well, people are putting their predictions in, while we have the tournament streams going on, I have not been doing any MCU streams or viewer challenges. And then once I have 2 more tournament streams to play. Tuesday is week 8, and then the following Tuesday is week 9, and then we're done for a while, so I can get back to doing viewer challenges, catching up on the MCU, and whatever else we got time for. I had a local con, didn't get around to the league games. How was your con? How was Legendary at the con? What did you guys play there? And what else did you play? I love hearing about cons. All right, so we got 62, 45, 42% some guesses for win rate, and then 3.2, 2.9, 3.5 out of 5, by the way. Setup A, great deck, still lost. All right, let's go ahead and look at the results here. So we had, here's the rules and all that. So up, not down. All right, this was a 50% win rate. So across setup A and B, half of you won, half of you lost. And then it was a great setup, which is good. It's not good, it's great. It's better than good, right? So 3.8 is pretty fun. 12 months of bagel, also received my House of M promo from a giveaway. I'm glad you received that. Always wondering if these things are going to get where they're supposed to go, so happy about that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the actual scores here, and I have to click the thing because I forgot. All right, so up here was a tie for 4th place. Only 5 people played setup, yeah, I told you. So this was Montax and Sway at 4th place with 7 total ranked points. And Montax said did a better job with fighting Infinity Stones, but not enough to get to Ebony Maw before the end game. Captain Marvel and Black Panther were very late to the party. I mean, if Captain Marvel shows up late, you kind of want to have her ready for when the end game happens, even when she's not making it at the end game, but I get that. Oh, Arc Nova, GWT, Brass, Food Chain, Magnate, Legendary. I have heard of Arc Nova. I haven't heard of the other ones that aren't legendary, but I love to learn about them. But that's cool. You got to do a big variety of stuff. That makes for a good con. All right. Third place goes to Snash 108 with 12.5 total rank points. Second place for Setup B goes to Off the Cuff with 15.5 total rank points. Guess which hand got Black Widow to work? Go on, guess. Well, seeing as how your one hand got 26 VP and the other one got 85, I think we can all guess. But I'm glad you got Black Widow to work at all. And then first place was Jolt with 18 total rank points. Second in turns, but it was enough to get him up there. And only the top 3 won, by the way. The setup went way better than setup A. Pulled 6 twists, but thankfully 7 out of 8 never came. Got really lucky getting a lot of bystanders with Black Widow, as I couldn't finish off Ma before the end game. Captain Marvel and Hulk teamed up great, and I was able to win. Oh yeah, I've seen people with tons of different boxes of Arc. And how many I don't want to. It's not necessarily how many expansions there are, but that looks really expensive. It looks fun. Yeah, well done, Jolt. All right, let's go ahead and look at setup A. So under our top 10, we have Mikey Montax and Snatchcat there. Snatchcat said, Ronin's Master Strikes always messed me up. Both Masterminds went untouched. Ouch. Just ouch. Off the Cuff got 10th place with 19.5 total rank points. No one has won yet. There's Jolt again with Joe Stone at rank 8 with 21.5 total rank points. Joe Stone got 4 twists in the first 6 turns, and that sad face is very appropriate. Hey, there's me at 7th place. I also did not win my game. Spoiler alert. I got close. Look at the turns. My turn was a 32. But then that extra scheme twist, right? All right. 6th place goes to Sway, who did win their game. 35 total rank points. The game gets a lot easier when you can take out Ronin before the 3rd twist. Right hand was able to get a reliable combo of anger management and marvelous strength. Was able to hit Thanos pretty consistently. Pretty lucky game. And only 6th place. Let's see how much luckier these other games went. There's Snash and Speakin' at 5th place with 36 total rank points. 4th place goes to Brent Campbell, and that's because, let's look at them all. Here's why. All right, 4th place goes to Brent Campbell, 37.5 total rank points. Pulled Twist 1 on turn 6, KO'd Ronin on turn 7, which is awesome. Tech Fiend got 3rd place with 39.5. It was a 1st place tie this week there, as you can see, between Flip Flop Maniac and Rio Firestar 19. I think Rio Firestar mentioned it was their first time playing the league, so welcome to the league, and well done on the 1st place there. So Flip Flop had 3rd in turns. Rio had 3rd in escapes, tied with Flip Flop. But look at that. The escape was interesting this week because 1st place went to escapes went to 8th place participants because I got 0 escapes. So with 1 escape, 1st place. With a scheme with a lot of escapes, it's less of a factor. So let's go ahead and read a couple of comments here. So Rio Firestar said, said, so close for it to be the perfect game. An unlikely early Ronin and Strike made the Power Gem escape. Got an early lucky hit on Ronin, so the game only got better from there. Both hands did perfectly, with one focusing on Rogue and the Marvels, and the other on Scar and Drax. Got Captain Marvel and Drax as rare, so the game ended on turn 26. Yeah, copy powers, being able to copy rares makes it so good. It's so good. The last time it came up, I forgot that copy powers can even copy rares because I've been used to things like Prodigy that has a limit, but yeah, it's great. All right, and Flip Flop said, this one started out pretty rough, quickly hit 5 twists, so Ronin got powered up and held 3 strikes. Only escape was from a Master Strike pushing the Soul Stone out. I had the idea of going strength on the MCU side with Scar and Ms. Marvel, but it didn't come together and slowed down without KO power. Almost said Cosmic, but no, Comic side, on the other hand, took advantage of Rogue and Ms. Marvel covert and KO'd all Grays quickly, fought the Mind Stone to get Rising Hope, and recruited Cosmic Energies. After that, between getting a supersonic flight and more copy powers, it took 2 more turns to completely dust Ronin and Thanos. Well, you did it. Tied 43.5 points for each of them. Well done, everybody, and thank you all for playing this week. I know participation is going to go up a little bit after the tournament's done, which is almost the case. But if the setup is fun and interesting, that's also going to be a sign of more participation. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this week's setup is going to be. I'm going to start the predictions. You can shout out in chat who you think are going to show up and what you would like to show up as I get this ready for you. Already seeing some chat predictions. Let me start the actual Twitch predictions so you can get those in early. How am I going to do in this setup? While I have you guys predict where I'm going to rank for the tournament setups, here it's just straight up I'm going to win or not. So 10 minutes you have for... I sound like Yoda. You have 10 minutes for the predictions to put those in. Am I going to win or not win? So again, if you're new to this, yeah, lose or draw is the same. It's just not winning. It's binary. Win or not win. All right, let's check out the chat. So we got Morbius, Dr. Voodoo, Angel Noir, Gambit, Blackjack, Thanos, again, Wongers. All right, Lilith wants a chimichanga. That's what I heard. I hope we do see him in some Midnight Suns Heroes too. Werewolf by Night is starting to be one of my favorites from the set. Setup B was so fun, I played it a second time after I recorded. My score got smoked even worse. Wow. Kudos for that. Annihilus is still there. Howard the Duck, Midnight Sun's Mastermind. I know you guys already mentioned Chthon earlier, so we'll see. Blackjack is fun, but really hard to try to strategize your way to a win. And then Elsa and Iceman, a frozen duo. I get it. I get it. Not gonna say no to Iceman, even with that. Okay. All right. I think it's time to randomize this thing. One early prediction has come in, saying I'm going to win. Yeah, Gambit. People are mentioning Gambit again because Gambit has never been randomized. He's the only core set hero that has never been randomized in all 125 randomizer streams before this. So we'll see what happens here. All right, Midnight Suns is enabled. Just making sure I check that properly. We got all our exclusions in. I'm going to start the time clock so I can go get my cards. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. This is very interesting. We got a rematch against Thanos again. MCU Thanos again. Go and get those predictions in. With the God Emperor. Looking at the hero deck. Quicksilver is here. Do we have the makings of a decent hyperspeed deck? With Oban Logan, maybe. Maybe. But the spider infected. All right, let me go ahead and get this stuff. Get that stuff in there. At least he's not epic, right? He couldn't be epic anyway. Yeah, the villain deck needs no change for setup B, so awesome. There you go, Ali and Kyla. Makes your job easier. Okay. Thanos has been brought to you. Here we go. Can you imagine if Dark Phoenix was still in the rotation? Snatch, you win. You did it. If Dark Phoenix was still there and he just kept having to fight her each week, I'm so glad that did not happen. We all know who the God Emperor is, right? Okay. Let me get the rest. There's going to be... some interesting stuff with the VP, with the Masters of Evil and Ultron there. No problem. Hope you have fun with setup B. Where are the stones? Bring me the stones. Stones again. Spider infected. By the way, once we do eliminate all the masterminds, we're going to be not requiring the Always Leads group, and we're going to be changing up. I'll give you a little bit of a reward if you win for this, but we got to get through this first. All right, we got 3 Avengers. Yeah, only 1 tech hero. That is true. Yeah, what Off the Cuff said, since I'm trying to win, if I can let the game go that long, that would be a nice way to get rid of Thanos. But you have a very small window. Okay, we got Adam, Warlock, Peter Parker, and Quicksilver as our Avengers. 1. Hey, Peter Parker, and Quicksilver. Depending on the HQ at the beginning, I might have the makings of a decent hyperspeed deck, but we'll see if I get Quicksilver early enough. He gets good if you build for it. I've got Old Man Logan and Kuurth. We've rated so many of these heroes. Old Man Logan. Right at the end. 4. So many cards now. It's like a marathon to collect everything. And I think that's everything. Nothing else the scheme needs. So we're good there. All right, let's go ahead and place everything. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't seem impossible. With the stones there, and the Masters of Evil, some of them aren't too tough, and the Spider Infected. I gotta watch Thanos. He's gonna push stones out, but I'm worried about a little bit about escapes, not too much. All right, villain deck is the things we said. I got the Spider Infected, not the Spider Slayers. I make that mistake all the time. Okay, we need 5 strikes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 twists, 2 mystery bystanders. I'm gonna try to do this quickly. Looking at the predictions, most of you say I can win this, but most of the points say I'm not going to win this. I feel like that happens a lot. But Not surprised. Not necessarily surprised. But I'm going to give it my best because I would love to eliminate MCU Thanos after the 3rd time up against him in the Randomizer League. Still no Gambit, though. Now, do we have enough 2-cost cards to make Peter Parker worth building? Off the top of my head, I don't think so. I think Adam Warlock has a 2-cost. Is that right? Or am I totally off base there? I think Kuurth has a 3-cost. I think is a thrown artifact, but believe it or not, I have not memorized all the costs of all the heroes, but we'll have to wait and see. All right. Adam is 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Peter's the only one. Of course he is. Well, watch me get all Peter Parker, and then maybe I'll just get a bunch of sidekicks and try to win that way. I have no idea. Okay, we will split to the hero deck now. I do love using Kuurth. He's great. One of the, I think Kuurth is the highest rated. No, I think of the Foes of Asgard from Fear itself, I think Skirn ranked higher. We are going to have some fun in the MCU when Secret Wars comes around, because we're going to be using this scheme and some things like it. It's weird times, right? Not knowing what's going on with Marvel Legendary. We literally, unless you're a playtester, you have inside knowledge, we literally have no idea what's coming. No knowledge of anything. It's kind of a weird place to be. Not a lot to talk about except speculation. Which we'll do anyway, but we can't really speculate on who's going to be in the upcoming set, because we don't know what the upcoming set's going to be. So the best we can do is just enjoy the sets we've got for now. Yes, at least I can serve the God Emperor a hot bowl of soup, if you know what I mean. How's my time? I don't think I'm ever going to get 4 minutes, 57 seconds again. I'm going to be happy if it's better than 8. Okay, here our deck is shuffled. Oops, I just pressed the wrong thing. Starting hands. As usual, shield on the left, Hydra on the right, or I will get confused. We'll see how I do here. Predictions are open for like another minute or so. So if you'd like to get a prediction in, it doesn't have to be a lot, just contribute to the common opinion here. Starting hands are done. Are they? Yes, they are. Any other scheme set up? Just the God Emperor, and we are good. All right, 703. That is respectable. I will take it. Okay, let's quickly do our Mastermind and scheme overview, and then we will begin. Here we go. So, for the 3rd time, our Mastermind is Marvel Studios Thanos. He gets +1 attack for each Infinity Stone in the city and or escape pile. Master Strike, the leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. Then an Infinity Stone with 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile. If you didn't have any, each player gains a wound. And then Thanos wins when 6 Infinity Stones escape. So I'm going to have to keep track of the ones that have escaped for you and for me. And then also we have the scheme, the God Emperor of Battleworld. 8 twist. Twist 1, this scheme ascends to become a new 9-attack God Emperor Mastermind worth 9 VP. It has Master Strike. Each player with exactly 6 cards in hand reveals a tech hero, and that's why it's rough to not have the tech heroes, or puts 2 cards from their hand on top of their deck. Twist 2 to 6. Stack this twist next to the scheme. The God Emperor gets another +2 attack. Twist 7, if the God Emperor lives, it KOs all of their masterminds, and twist 8, evil wins. So there is, if any mastermind still lives. So there is a small window between twist 7 and 8 in which you can actually KO Thanos and just take out the God Emperor, but he's a ton of attack by that point. So don't really want to rely on that, but just keeping that in mind. And then the tech thing is going to be trouble because, again, the tech that's available. At least the Emperor's strikes don't slow you that much. Well, they kind of do. They nerf my hand severely, and that having 4 instead of 6 cards can really slow you down a lot. It's kind of sneaky that way. All right, let's get everything placed. Predictions are closed. They are closed. Looks like 14 of you said I'm going to win this with 10.2 thousand points total. 7 of you said I'm going to lose this with 12.6 thousand points total. So again, more folks on the win side, more points on the lose side. We shall see what happens. Setup is uploaded. That is true. That's a strategy. So you can, if you don't think you're gonna have a great hand anyway, you can just set up your next hand until he decides to keep nerfing your hand over and over. Then you've done nothing for 5 turns, but that is a possibility. Okay, and thank you for the water as I begin. No Midnight Suns today. Apologies for that, but they will show up, I'm sure. When you least expect them. Okay. Let's fill up our HQ. We're starting with, all right, we got Reach for Power Kuurth. We got Soul Blast out of Warlock. We got Spider-Man Unmasked Peter Parker, which actually would work pretty well with Quicksilver. We got Transmute Matter out of Warlock, and then we've got Too Fast to See Quicksilver. All right, that's 1 Quicksilver. I have 1 Quicksilver. I got a card that works with Quicksilver. I could also Hyperspeed 3 for Recruit. We'll see. We'll see what this turns into. I would like to build a Hyperspeed deck if I can start from that at the beginning. But we shall see. Here we go. Taking on Thanos and the God Emperor of Battleworld with turn number... Oh, wait. I got to keep track of things. The number of twists is correct. But I got to keep track of stones escaped before I start. Alright. We got stones escaped. And we count the ones in the city too, so I'm just going to do it like this. Going over to 4. Once again, endgame is just for the time stone, right? So, if we see the time stones, plural, is there 1 or 2? Then we'll have to worry about them. But I won't bother with the decks because that's the only endgame card, but I will check once we get about halfway through. Here we go. Let's start with turn number 1. Yeah, Adam and Quicksilver together is not great, but let's do this thing. Let's see what we can build. All right, we got 4 and 2. That is the classic 4 and 2. The first card from the villain deck is the Reality Stone, showing up early. Gets +1 attack for each Master Strike in the KO pile and/or stack next to the Mastermind. The ambush is reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck, play a Master Strike from among them, put the rest back in any order. We could immediately have an Infinity Stone escape right now. So let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Well, it was going okay until this. I hope it's not a Master Strike here. And of course there is. So there's a Master Strike. So before I do anything, I have Reality Stone escapes right away. So let's do that. Put the rest back in the order. I got 2 strikes, so I guess I'll put the other strike next. All right, here we go. They're going okay until turn 1. Solid start. Here we go. The leftmost. I'm just going to get wounds, but I'd rather that happen first. The leftmost Infinity Stone of the city escapes. Then an Infinity Stone worth 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile. If you didn't have any, each player gains a wound. So that's what happens. Reality Stone's going to escape. And really, literally nothing I could have done. I didn't even get to do anything yet. So we're going to start by KOing somebody. That is true. Getting rid of 2 strikes before the God Emperor is decent. Now, what to KO? Obviously, you got Peter Parker there. But gaining sidekicks is helpful for the 2 costs I don't have. Plus, I can keep the sidekicks with attack symbols. I'm trying to build hyperspeed. Reach Your Power is a really nice combo with the Thorn Artifact. But I don't know if that's going to come up. I'm thinking Transmute Matter's got to go. But then I can totally build this. I don't know which way the hero deck's going to go. It's all over the place. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of Spider-Man Unmasked. Probably some better stuff. There's probably better stuff. Alright. And that's another. Okay, I got to go with shards. I suppose there's 3 of them. So that's going to be the first escape. That is the first stone escaped. And each player gains a wound because there are no stones to come in. So here we go. 2 standard wounds go out. And that was the first villain deck pull. And we got a strike coming up next. So I got luck to look forward to. I've got 4 recruit, like I said. Let's look at our options. So we got Reach for Power here, which is 2 recruit, and then reveal the top or bottom card of your deck. If it costs 4 or more, you get +2 recruit. Again, good when the artifacts are out. We've also got Transmute Matter, which is gain a shard, burn 2 shards, have the cost of a hero in the HQ this turn, round it up. A nice way to get some rares around commons by spending shards to do so. And then finally, we got Too Fast to See. Hyperspeed 3 for Recruit and Instinct. Instead, Hyperspeed 3 for Recruit and Attack. This card has both symbols, so it works great with itself. I think what I'm going to do... Too Fast to See works pretty well early game because I can hyperspeed for a recruit and get some early recruit. But I'm going to have to commit to building a hyperspeed deck right now, and then maybe the other side is going to go with shards or something else. Right-hand side has got 1, 2 recruit only. Ooh, wow, maybe I should have looked at that before I got rid of Peter Parker. Okay, I am going to... I got too much Adam Warlock. I'm going to go ahead and recruit Adam Warlock first, even though it's not going to help me recruit things yet. Once I start building shards, it will, and then we'll see if that works out. All right, there's another one, and that works well with hyperspeed. All right, I think I'm doing Peter Parker hyperspeed side. Oh, and this is Stone's new escape pile. And we'll move over. Ready for more wounds? I gotta be. So second Master Strike, because I put it there. No stones in the city to escape. No stones in the victory pile, so each player once again gets a wound. We got a standard on the right and a standard on the left. Starting out with a bunch of wounds, which is delightful. Okay. And 4 attack doesn't go anywhere. 2 attack that can get me Peter, so I think I'm gonna do this. And Hot Bowl of Soup is the one that can KO wounds. It's the uncommon. So let's get some soup. Good soup. And we'll go from there. Alright, and I got the Cocoon. I like the Cocoon. I'm gonna try to go for a hyperspeed deck, but watch me see no other Quicksilver. That'll give me a good thing to do with the Peter Parker cards. And there's a 4 and 2 over here. Turn 3 is that last card to be revealed, which is Whirlwind. If you fight Whirlwind on the rooftops or bridge, KO 2 of your heroes. So it may be helpful to let him sit around until he gets there. But I might not have the option. I might just get there anyway. Okay, so once again, I could take Reach for Power. Here's what the Cocoon says. I like the Cocoon. Adam Warlock's hero set is hit or miss, but it can work in certain contexts. So Regenerative Cocoon. To play this, you must discard a card. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw 2 extra cards. That 1 discard hurts, but I do have a couple of wounds, so discarding a wound to draw 2 extra cards next turn is pretty good. So I'll try to get extra recruit that way. And we'll see where that goes. All right, we got Loner, who wants me to not recruit things, but he's fine for the hyperspeed side that I'm trying to build. If you don't recruit any heroes this turn, you get +2 attack. It's a very interesting card because it's basically, it says if you haven't recruited any heroes this turn and you play this, you're not allowed to recruit any more heroes this turn, then you get the +2 attack. But you have to decide at that moment. Interesting mechanic. And here's, since I had all 4 attack, here's all 6 recruit, which will let me get the Soul Blast, unless Bystander. All right, so Whirlwind captures a Bystander, and I'm gonna pick up the most. Oh, and Loner or Soul Blast. Soul Blast doesn't have any attack, so this won't be nice for the hyperspeed thing I'm trying to do. But it's tempting. But I want to save this for the shard side, so I'm gonna take Loner instead. Again, I'm not taking a lot of cards that give me early recruit. But this will work with hyperspeed. It can give me 4 attack if I really don't want to recruit anything that turn. So I will take Loner. Plus, it's dual class for anything that cares. And, alright, there's Peter Parker's rare. You get +1 attack for each extra card you've drawn this turn. Alright. Unfortunately, hyperspeed is not drawing cards. I wish it was. That would be even better. But hopefully I get some card draw cards. Right-hand side's actually coming together. A little bit. Just a little. New hand is a wound, 2 wounds. This is a rest hand. This is 100% a rest hand because both wounds are in the hand, and then they'll be gone forever. All right, turn 5 is another stone. The Soul Stone comes in. He gets +1 attack. Yeah, so we're gonna have to load up on Peter Parker cards if they show up. Okay, +1 attack for each other villain in the city. Ambush. Each player without an Infinity Stone in their victory pile. Spoiler alert, that's both of us. KOs a non-gray hero from the discard pile. But guess what? It's turn 5, so there are no discard piles. Thank goodness. That would be a real big setback. Great. Fight, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. KO one of them and draw the other. So this is going to be 6 attack because of the one other villain in the city. There you go. And now I have something to escape. Yeah, plus that's the other side, but technically you're right. Okay, I'm still loading up on the shard thing, so let's go ahead and get another transmute matter on the left. Some of them do, don't they? Or do none of them have it? There's 2 new for me. All right, you got the Rage Out, which is not a great one because that'll give the other side wounds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I got 2 wounds, but I got 2 out of Warlock, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get shards and rest. And this, speaking of resting, like I said, it's probably going to be a rest turn unless a henchman shows up, and I might fight them. Turn 6 is Melter, who is not a henchman. Melter has the fight effect. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. For each card, you choose to KO it or put it back, which is going to bring up Thanos to 7 because of the extra villain in the city. Now, Whirlwind's in the place where I want to fight him, but I can't fight him this turn. So I'm going to just rest away my 2 wounds because I literally can't do anything else with 3 attack and 1 recruit. Now I'm woundless for now. And my good cards are in these bottom 4. Some shuffle. My shuffles are on point today. Turn 7 is, there's our henchmen. Spider infected show up, and here's what they do. They capture a bystander as their ambush effect, up to 8. The next hero I recruit this turn has wall crawl. That's their fight effect. So they're going to go ahead and capture the alligator trapper, which if I fight them in the sewers, I do get the +2 recruit, so I have to keep that in mind. Okay? So what I could do here is I could rest the 2 wounds away, or I could get 2 shards, not hit anything with that 2 attack right now. Or gain 2 attack, not 2 shards. 1 shard equaling 2 attack if I spend it. And then I wouldn't be able to hit anything with that. I'd have 1 recruit. I'm going to rest and also discard the agent for the cocoon so I can rest both wounds away. Because there's really nothing else I can do right now. So let's discard the... Well, I'll discard the agent. I get to draw 2 extra cards next turn. I'm going to play Transmute Matter, of course, to get the shard, and then I'll rest. I can do a lot. I can do a lot with resting as long as it's not attacking or recruiting. So 2 extra cards at the end of this turn. I'll play Transmute Matter, which is going to give me a shard. Let's put a nice red shard over here. And I'll play the Trooper for no good reason, and then I will do nothing else and rest these 2 wounds away, which is technically healing, but I like saying rest. And I get to draw 8 cards. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are fun. I may not be able to prevent an escape. I forget what the other side's got. 4 more cards. 5, 6, 7, 8. If I can thin my deck enough to having 1 or 2 cocoons every turn, that would be great. I got no... Look at me. I got 8 cards and no other Adam Warlock except for the cocoon again, so that's delightful. Yeah, I can't fight anything on this side either. Turn 8 is going to be another spider infected, so we're just going to straight up have an escape, aren't we? With a bystander. All right, they're going to get a bystander. What are these draws? What are these shuffles? And Thanos is at 9 attack because he's at 5 plus 4 different villains, and I literally can't fight anything. So let's work with what we got. This is my hyper speed side. I can take both the 3 and the 2 cost. Let's start with Reluctant Celebrity, the cheaper one, to see what else might come up for 3. There we go. All right, 2 attack and then instinct. You get +1 attack for each extra card you've drawn this turn. That is going to go to me. And all right, there's Kuurth's rare card. We've also got Too Fast to See, which is the hyperspeed one. I'm going to take that for 3. And there, Unstoppable Sledge. That's a decent one. If I'm going to take it on either side, though, it's on the left-hand side. So I'm still assuming I'm going to see more Quicksilver. Okay, so I have 5 potential attack here. So far, 6 potential attack on the right-hand side. A little too late because I'm probably going to have an escape right now. I do have 3 attack, though. So if I don't pull a villain, I can actually prevent that. And, of course, I pull another spider infected. So there's my first escape on turn 9. And it's Whirlwind, who I lose out on that KO as well. So we got a bystander carried off as well. So I have to do a KO first. I can KO one of these 4. I think it's going to be... Rage Out is a great card, but I'm never going to use the card effect. Although Reach for Power, I don't know if I'm going to start going for that build either. And right now I just have to hit things. But I don't want to recruit lock myself. So I think you don't need Reach for Power if you have Unstoppable Sledge. And 3 attack is 3 attack. So I'm going to start by getting rid of Reach for Power. Even though I do like the 4 recruit, but I don't really have the build for it right now. And each player discards a card for the bystander being carried off. There's a refill, by the way. So I don't want to lose any of my attack, so I'm going to discard a shield agent so I can cocoon. Even though that reduces my recruitability. Right-hand side is going to lose... I'm going to keep the 6 attack. I'm going to get rid of an operative. And that's an escape. Not a stone, but an escape nonetheless. So that's 2 total escapes for my score. Not a great place to be. But against MCU Thanos, escapes happen. Alright, another bystander. It is a standard bystander. Thanos is still at 9 attack. City is still full. Let's actually hit something. 1, 2... I guess I have 4 attack if I wanted to spend the shards. I don't have to. Let's hold off on the alligator trap where I might be able to use it. Let's go ahead and take out the spider infected here in the sewers. The next tier I gain this turn has wall crawl. I get the bystander. So I get to wall crawl the card I get, which is probably going to be a sidekick, because I'm going to play the cocoon, discard an agent to get 2 more cards at the end of this turn. And I have 2 recruit left. So I'm going to wall crawl whatever sidekick this is about to be. And I am wall crawling Red Wing. I don't know how this bird crawls in the wall, but I'm thankful for it doing that. Here's 8 cards now. And Red Wing's going to draw some more. All right. All right. This is a little more to work with. Plus, I could have the cost to break every bone if I really wanted it. And probably get it. I don't care about the city and the escapes now. I'm just trying to win at this point. He's a bat. He's not a bat. All right. Turn 10. There's our first twist. And you know what that means. New Mastermind. Twist 1. The scheme ascends to become a new 9-attack God Emperor Mastermind. Worth 9 VP. It has the Master Strike as written there. Let's go ahead and set him up. We are now at 2 Masterminds, which means I have to change Mastermind/Tactics to 6, because technically there's 6 hits I gotta do, or 1, depending on how far this game goes. Alright. But for now, that is 2, but there's still 3 left. We are up to 6 hits on the Masterminds, plural, and they're 9 attack. I mean, smart thing to do would probably be to take out the God Emperor early if I can, but God Emperor might ramp up an attack before I get the chance. Okay, right-hand side, let's do this. If I don't recruit any heroes this turn, I can get 4 total attack from this card. Am I going to do any recruiting this turn? If I don't, that would be 4, 5, 6 attack. There's nothing... Oh, by the way, Thanos is down to 8 right now. There's nothing I can hit for 6... but I can hit Melter for 5. And then if I hit for 5, I can spend the Hot Bowl of Soup recruit and get 3 recruit, and I can pick up Last Survivor. So I think that's what I want to do. So, although I can't recruit this turn Last Survivor, so never mind on that one. So I guess I have to choose whether to fight or recruit. I can't do both. I can do the Alligator Trapper if I fight for 3 attack, but I need to do that. To do that, I can't play Loner, so... Actually, no. Yes. Here's what I can do. I can play Loner for 2 attack without doing the effect. The Soldier for a 3rd. Hit the Alligator Trapper, which would give me 2 recruit, 3, 4, 5 recruit, and I can pick up Soul Blast. That's the wrong side for Soul Blast. I don't need the extra recruit. Or I could just do no recruit and hit Melter. But I should probably take advantage of that Alligator Trapper while it's there. But Last Survivor is a great pickup, and I only need 3 recruit for it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to instead 3 attack, 3 recruit, and just hit the other Spider Infected. Here we go. Yeah, and that'll wall crawl it. So, and I'll leave the Alligator Trapper alone to try to take advantage of that later. Although if I did, I could get a sidekick now, but I'll save it for a more expensive card if I have the opportunity. So we're going to play Loner and the Soldier for 3 attack. We are going to recruit heroes this turn, so we only do get 2 attack from Loner. And I will hit the Spider Infected, the one that doesn't have the Alligator Trapper. Get the Bystander. Next tier I gain this turn has Wall Crawl. I don't have any wounds to KO with the Hot Bowl of Soup. That's 1, 2, 3 recruit. And we will pick up and Wall Crawl Last Survivor. Okay, and then we're going to move over. That's all we can do. Yep, I put Last Survivor on top of the deck. And so here's my new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got some KOing. I didn't draw any extra cards this turn, but still. Yeah, I'll if I can thin the deck and I can get it all attack and get some hyper speed, then I will actually be in pretty good shape. But Quicksilver is absent, so we will see. All right, turn 11 gives us Baron Zemo, and Baron Zemo, his fight effect is for each of your Avengers heroes, rescue a bystander. This can get some people some nice VP if done at the right time. By the way, Thanos is still at 8 right now. He was at 7, now he's at 8 again. Oh, not Thanos, the Soul Stone. Let's play Red Wing first. I don't have to. It's not from out of time, but I will. Although this is going to force a reshuffle. So should I recruit first? Yeah, I can recruit Break Every Bone and then shuffle it in. So let me look at Break Every Bone before I do any of that. Just because it's a rare. Thank you. Here we go. Reveal each card from your hand, the top card of your deck, and the bottom card of your deck. You get plus attack equal to their total cost. Now here's the thing. This is great for cost. It doesn't care about attack, cares about cost. And this is not the side that's going to have Peter Parker, so this would be worth it. And get me some decent attack. So we're going to do that. I'm going to start by recruiting it by doing the following. I'm going to play all 4 recruit. All 4 agents. I'm going to play a Transmute Matter and then immediately burn the shard that I get to have the cost of a hero rounded up. So I burn these 2, and it's basically a shatter, so I'm just going to go ahead and play this effect because I like it. So now Kuurth cost 4. And so now I can actually recruit him. Now, am I going to do any fighting to wall crawl him? I don't think so, but I'm going to shuffle him in anyway. So let's recruit Kuurth for 4. Okay. And I can't shatter Juggernaut. Why not? Because it can't be stopped? It's not technically a shatter, I just played it. Alright, and we refill. And that spent the 4. I used Transmute Matter if it wasn't clear. Okay. Yeah, now I do need the sledge on this side too for that. So I should be able to get it easy enough. So top 3 cards in my deck, that's going to force a reshuffle. I don't know if Red John was just talking about the character because he can't be stopped. Alright, Red Wing, do your thing. Let me get the rare right now. Yeah, I thought you meant the character. Wouldn't work on him in real life. Is there a cosmic Juggernaut that we don't know about? I know this is a little cosmic because it's Kuurth, but like, he's literally out in space doing stuff. That would be fun. Alright, top 3 cards of the deck are 1, 2, 3. I will draw... Before I draw the Cocoon... These other 2 are going back. But I still think the Cocoon's better right now, because I can get more cards later. I do have to put the 2 grays back. But I'll take it. There's Juggerduck from Cosmic Ghost Rider. Amazing. Of course there is. That's absolutely incredible. Okay. Now let's play Transmute Matter for another shard, just to put in reserve. Let's play the Cocoon by discarding the Trooper that I've got, and draw 8 cards. Love the Cocoon when it works. And that's my whole deck right there. I only have 16 cards in the deck, so every Cocoon I draw, it's like the whole deck's gone. But I did get a rare on turn 11, so that's a good sign. But yeah, I do want more Kuurth cards now. Turn 12 is another Master Strike, which is both Master Strike effects. So it really doesn't matter what the order, I don't think, unless there's going to be a reshuffle. So we'll take care of the God Emperor first. Each player with exactly 6 cards reveal... Oh, actually, the Cocoon helps stop this. I don't have exactly 6 cards in hand. So only the right side gets affected. Juggernaut was recently shot through space and KO'd Galactus in the sins of... Wow. I need to read that. That's amazing. All right, so this side, right-hand side, puts a card from the hand on top of the deck. I've got 2, 4, 6 attack. And I could hit Zemo for a 1 bystander. Or I could just go with the 5 attack and hit Melter. And I get to draw a card. Is there any way I might be able to hit the Soul Stone? Can I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, because I got to play one before the other. So I will get rid of a soldier. I don't need it. I'll put it on top of my deck. 2 cards. Both The stone is going to be gone in a second. But it's not gone yet because I'm still in the middle of the Master Strike effect. But yes, I won't be able to hit it because it will be gone. Not like I'd be able to hit it anyway. So I need 5 attack to hit Melter, so I'm going to get rid of 1 operative and 1 soldier just so I can do that. Put them on top of my deck. If I get rid of them. Or again, I could do the thing where I put Peter Parker and Old Man Logan on top of the deck and just set up my next turn a little better. Which might be better because there's 2 triggers on there. I don't know what else I have left. Most of my good cards are my discard pile. They won't be drawn right now, so. And I'm going to go with plan A. Operative soldier on top. Actually, the operative can't do anything by itself, so I'll just put both operatives on top. Keep both soldiers. Okay. That was the Master Strike there, and now we take care of the stone. So, yep, the leftmost stone, which is the Soul Stone, does escape, so we handle that immediately. There's the Soul Stone. What am I KOing? I'm going to get rid of Rage Out again. It's okay, but it's not great for what I'm trying to do, even though it's an uncommon. We'll make some room. There's Spidey Unmasked, and that's all I got to do. That's an escape. That was my 3rd escape, my 2nd stone escape. And then there are, once again, no Infinity Stones in any victory pile, so each side gets a wound. We got... Wait. All standard for now. Okay, so this is the city as it looks, and we're back to this hand. So I'm not going to draw extra cards, so I'll play Reluctant Celebrity first, but luckily it's an instinct, so I can play Last Survivor. 2 more attack, I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I will KO that wound I just got, because I KO'd a wound. For my discard pile, I get to draw a card, and it's that operative. Just get it out of the way. And I've got 5 total attack there, like I planned. Or 6 total attack. I should have taken the operative. Anyway, I'm going to hit Melter or Zemo. Zemo kind of, I'd rather hit him on the left-hand side for more bystanders, but Melter, I know the top card of my deck, and I'd like to KO it. So I'm going to hit Melter instead. Each player reveals the top card of their deck for each card you choose to KO it or put it back. Ooh, the left-hand side doesn't have a deck is the thing. So that'll force a reshuffle of the entire discard pile. Which is not the worst thing in the world because I've got 3 non-graves in there. Yeah, I'll keep doing this. So top card of the right-hand side, I'll commit to the fight, is going to be an operative. I will KO that operative. And the left-hand side, I'm going to shuffle the discard pile and see if I want to KO it or not. Speaking of discount Batman, Melter's a little Batman-y in this picture, isn't he? You can really notice it with the close-up. Look at all the stuff he melted in the back. Candles, light poles, melted light candles. Lives up to his name. All right, top card of the left-hand side is Agent. I will KO that as well. All right, double KO. Melter's gone. He's got to manage the rest. Okay, there's only going to be 2 more strikes, so 2 more stones can escape that way, which won't cause me to lose. I lose when there are 6... Oh, actually, when there's 6 totally escape, not in the city. I should put the tracker on that. It's going to be out at 6. I don't know why I didn't do that. No, okay, sweet. And that's all I can do. New hand. That's 5. There's a reshuffle there. So if both other Master Strikes cause stones to escape, I won't lose just yet. They have to just naturally escape, and with some of the effects, that's going to be tough. Well, tough for me. They probably will escape if I'm not careful. All right. Here's my hand of 8 cards with the rare Kuurth card. We got turn 13. There's our second bystander, the Fortune Teller, going to Baron Zemo, buying me a little more time. So unfortunately, I don't have any cards that have any other cost besides 0 than this one, so I'm just going to have to throw caution to the wind, see how much attack I get. Reveal a card from your hand, I reveal, I don't know, this Shield Agent. Top card of your deck and the bottom card of your deck, you get plus attack equal to their total cost. Now, before I do that, I could wall crawl and guarantee a certain amount of attack if I do a wall crawl recruit. So here's what I could do. I could go 3 agents, or 3 troopers, 3 attack, hit the Spider Infected, give the next hero I recruit wall crawl, recruit Unstoppable Sledge, the top of my deck, and then play Break Every Bone, in which case I would get at least 4 more attack, maybe 2 more, and I could maybe hit Zemo. Depending on what the bottom of my deck is. Now, I don't know what the bottom of my deck is, but odds are it's probably a 0 cost. Is there a better way to go about this? Let's say I do this first. I could still wall crawl Unstoppable Sledge. So let me just do this first. Because 4 attack is not going to be enough to hit Zemo. And I'm probably going to fail. So we'll just do it right now. Okay, I'm going to reveal the agent from my hand. Top part of my deck is an agent. And the bottom card of my deck is... Yep. I get 0 attack for this entire rare. That's what I figured would happen. So let's just do what I can. I got 3 attack. I got 4 recruit. Let's just wall crawl the sledge. We'll ignore the alligator trapper. Fight the infected for 3. Plus 2 recruit if I patrol the sewers and it's empty, but it is not. And I will wall crawl. For now, I'll wall crawl the Unstoppable Sledge. How does a weapon wall crawl? Is it weirder than a bird wall crawling? Again, I shouldn't think about it too hard. There's the sledge. So we got shards and thrown artifacts. It's actually not a bad combo. It's not a bad combo at all. Both you can kind of power up and wait around. Here we are. Turn 14 is another spider infected. They are going to capture another standard bystander from the villain set. 0-0, still 0. I see its true potential. Okay, so I have no choice but to hyperspeed for recruit if I play this, so I might as well. Hyperspeed 3 for recruit. That's nothing, and that's a big bunch of nothing. So those 3 cards I just hypersped away for bad reasons, and those would have all been great. So this did nothing. I got 4 recruit. And I think I could take both. I kind of want the tech card for the God Emperor, but there's only 2 more strikes. I'm sorry, twist. This is twist, so there's 7 more twists. So I do want it. No, that is the strike. The twist just make him powerful. But yeah, so back to what I said first. There's only 2 more strikes. Is it worth getting that? That it's a card that only draws cards that cost 2 or less. It's a Spidey card. I think it might be better for me to take a second Last Survivor and just thin the heck out of this deck. So I'm going to do it, even though I have 4. I'm going to take another Last Survivor. And there's another Transmute Matter for the other side. Somehow I got a mono instinct deck almost. And this is a tech, so the divided card is a tech. I still got the 1 shard on the left. I got a couple out of Warlock, and I got some Kuurth. And turn 15 gives us a twist. So we're just going to keep increasing the attack of the God Emperor. Twist 2 to 6. So for a while, this twist goes next to this scheme. God Emperor gets another +2 attack. So he is at 11 attack, which means this die won't cut anymore. 11 for the God Emperor. I almost want to go fetch out the Dr. Doom Mastermind, even though that wouldn't be accurate. Or it kind of would, though, actually. Kind of, sort of, not really. Alright, let's go ahead and play the sledge. I can throw this at any... Oh, I'll show you. I can throw this at any time by putting it onto the bottom of my hero deck, my deck, for 2 attack. And you can't really see. I'm just going to put the shard on it. There we go. I have few enough cards. Okay, I'll start with my first Transmute Matter, gain a shard. Do I want to round or have the cost of anything in the HQ? I'd love to get Soul Blast. Oh, that was a twist, not a strike. So I got him confused earlier myself, don't worry. So I want to get Soul Blast. I could have it to 3 recruit. But I don't have 3 recruit this turn. I could double have it. No, I could if I had extra shards, but I don't. So even if I have Soul Blast, I can't get it. I could have Transmute Matter, but it's not really a good use of shards. So instead, I'm just going to play the second one. Gain another shard, so I have 3. I'll choose not to burn anything this turn. And I will discard... Oh, I could throw the sledge to get 2, but I can... So right now, this is 5 attack I can get anytime I want during my turn, which is good to know. I can use this towards a stone. So I'm going to play Adam Warlock by discarding an agent and end my turn there. Which give me 8 total cards here. I forgot I still had a wound. But what I might want to do is, with all these shards and weapons, hit the God Emperor. Because the chances, the chances of me getting from twist 7 to twist 8 unscathed is not high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got the cocoon again, and then mostly a bunch of junk. We'll see. Need more weapons. Turn 16 is another Baron Zemo. Turn 16 gives me 3 recruit, 2 attack. Those are reversed. And the divided card. Yeah, I could hoard all 19 and then I could just wait. But then I'd lose out on all the Thanos VP. Or what could happen is the right-hand side could pull twist 7 and the left-hand side could pull twist 8. That could honestly happen to me. I could see that easily happening to me. And I wouldn't be able to do it. Yeah, sure would. So I can get 3 attack and rescue a bystander, hit a spider infected, or get 4 total recruit, hit nothing, KO a wound from my hand or discard pile. I don't think I have one right now. And then I could do a double recruit. I think getting the attack and hitting the spider infected is better. So I'm going to go ahead and play Protect My Family, attack side, and then rescue a bystander. And that bystander is going to be one of the best ones, Detective Wolverine. Okay, investigate the villain deck for a villain worth 1 victory point and put it into your victory pile. So let's see what I'm going to do here. Speed up the game, tuck something I want to tuck. Here we go. Wow. Guess what I'm tucking? Now the question is, which order do I put these in? Twist last. Now I know I'm safe. Then strike, then twist. That is a stroke of luck. That's amazing. Okay. We got this. We got the twist on the bottom, followed by the strike above it. Oh, no, twist on the top, followed by the strike on the bottom. No, I said it right the first time. The Master Strike, followed by the Scheme Twist. That was great. Thanks, Detective Wolverine. I needed that luck based on what's happening here, and I still have some attack. So, all right. So I'm only going to see 1 more Master Strike and everything but the last Scheme Twist for the last 2 cards of the game. Unless I reshuffle the villain deck, and I don't see how I'm going to do that. That would have been a bad couple of turns coming up. Okay. Fighting, wall crawling. Fight the spider infected. Who better to fight the spider infected than the Peter Parker side? Get the bystander, and we'll wall crawl the next hero I gain. And that is going to be Spider-Man Unmasked, who's wall crawling to the top. He should kind of already have wall crawl, but he doesn't. And there's another 2 fast to see. Okay. I'll take you if I can hyper speed for attack, if I can get the trigger. So there it is. More KOing. Yeah, the way this is going and what I just did, I think this is probably going to end in a win. Because I have the time now. I have the guaranteed time now to win this. If I really wanted to go for a better score, even though I have the 3 escapes, I would take out Thanos and then try to take out the God Emperor for all that sweet VP, but we'll see what I end up doing. Okay, no other instinct, so I gotta choose. Gotta choose which one. We get... There's another... Oh, there was another one anyway. So it was... What was that? Twist, strike, twist. So who's got exactly 6 cards and no tech? Right-hand side, once again. 2 cards in their hand on top of their deck. Okay, this time I'm putting the 2 instinct cards on top to set up my next hand. Left-hand side has 8 cards, so it doesn't do anything. Oh, wait, this is a twist, not a strike. I'm going to keep mixing this up the entire game. It's very difficult for me, because when the Scheme Twist is a Master Strike, is a Mastermind, all right, this is just gets another more attack. It's just more attack. Making it harder for me than it is. All right, so he's at 13 attack, which this D12 doesn't go to. I don't know why I keep doing that. Cool, I get to keep my cards on the right. That's good news. All right. Let's get another shard. Anything I want to have. Now this time, I've got 2 recruit. Still not enough to have and get Soul Blast to defeat a villain. That's a really good one for the stones, which is thematic for Adam Warlock. I wish I could make it even cheaper, though. I just needed 1 more recruit cheaper. But I do have a couple of Avengers. I've also got 3 Troopers. So it's a 3 attack, 2 recruit. And I can't hit anything. And I can't... Well, I could hit something if I spend my shards. But there's... so the Fortune Teller, by the way, is going to... Okay, so I can guess the card, draw the card, etc. If the top card of my deck, if I say 0 and I draw it and it's a agent, that'll work, but that's a really big if. And yeah, seeing as how there's no way for me to actually recruit anything except for a sidekick, getting rid of the wound does seem to be the smart thing. I don't want to discard it for Warlock, so we'll just take everything back except up until Transmute Matter. And all I'm going to do is I'll play Adam Warlock by discarding a Trooper, and I'll end my turn there, which is going to KO the wound and also give me 8 cards next turn. That one Cocoon is really putting in its work. And there's the rare. I do have a card to reveal, so I have at least 3 attack this turn with the Transmute Matter 4. Then if I throw the Sledge, that's 3 more, I got 7, so plus 2 more, it's 9. I have at least 9 attack on the left-hand side guaranteed. Plus the shards. I could actually hit Thanos or something. Alright, turn 18 is another Spider Infected. Here is your Bystander. A lot of standard Bystanders, a lot of standard wounds today. So what would I rather do? Gain a Sidekick or KO a card from my hand or discard pile? I mean, put a Sidekick on top of my deck. I don't care about it being on top of the deck. I'd rather do a KO for my hand. Because, or I could recruit Conflicted Loyalty. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. Oh, but then I kind of want to wall crawl something. If I decide not to KO and I fight the Spider Infected, I can wall crawl the Sidekick without having to trigger the effect. But that doesn't work that way because I'm going to have to play Spider Unmasked before I do this, and I can't get the last survivor. Let's just get the KO. So, 2 soldiers. Let's play Spider-Man Unmasked. I'll just gain the Sidekick straight up. It's going to be a standard Sidekick. And then we will play Last Survivor. And I'll KO an Operative. And this will waste a wall crawl. But I'll do it anyway. Next hero I gain this turn has wall crawl, and I'm not going to gain anything. Rather keep the city a little clear. Alright, multiple instincts. We got the hyperspeed trigger. I think that's going to be good. And here's my 9 attack turn if I decide to go that route. Turn 19 is the Stonekeeper, who is a stone, technically. If the Soul Stone is in the city or escape pile, each player discards the card it is in the escape pile. If it is in a player's victory pile, that player draws 2 cards. And he goes, each player KOs one of their heroes. So, we got to do the thing. Each player discards a card. Recruit-wise, I've got 1. I have enough for Soul Blast. I have enough attack. I don't need all 9, I don't think. So I'm going to take a risk here and get rid of the Shield Trooper. I think I have enough just so I can get Soul Blast this turn. Right-hand side is going to discard another Operative. I don't really want to spend the time to look at the whole thing. So I'm going to start by throwing the Sledge to get 2 attack. Put it on the bottom of my deck. Up to 2. I don't have the opportunity to wall crawl anything, so we're going to do this now. Break every bone. Reveal a card from your hand, the top part of your deck, and the bottom part of your deck. You get plus attack equal to those total costs. So, Transmute Matter is the card I reveal from my hand. That's 3 attack. I reveal the only card in my deck, by the way, is Unstoppable Sledge. So guess what? This is the top and the bottom card of my deck, so I get 8 more attack, which I didn't even think about until I just did that. I'm at 13 attack. It's both. What happens when you have this thin deck with extra card draws? Okay, I will play Transmute... Oh, hold on. Let me just see what I want to do with this. I can take out the God Emperor right now. Now, I know the twist is at the bottom. The last twist is at the bottom of the villain deck. So what's the smart thing to do would probably be to start hitting Thanos. Although the longer I leave the God Emperor out, the harder he's going to be to take out. So actually the smart thing to do might be to just take out the God Emperor. Oh, by the way, I didn't adjust Thanos' attack. He gets buffed attack because of all the escapes. So he is at, yeah, he's at 13, at least for the rest of the game. Where's the 13 on this die that it's not a spin down? Oh, it's on the side I'm not looking at. He's at 13. They're both at 13. They're the exact same attack, and I have exactly the number of attack to hit one of them. Let me just weigh my options. So again, I am in the unique position where I know that these scheme twists at the bottom of the deck. And I'm also in the position where I can just hoard shards until I have 19 of them, plus artifacts. The only way that won't work is if I'm on the wrong side when that happens. I know y'all want me to hit the God Emperor. But if I hit Thanos now, I hit him before he gets slow. There's only 2 more strikes, so chances of more stones escaping is somewhat minimal. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit the God Emperor, even though I know the last twist is at the bottom. The last strike is at the bottom, too. So, yeah, let's take him out. Goodbye. I did it. All right. He's gone. We're back to 1 Mastermind. Take a breath. Let's play all my recruit. And we're going to transmute matter once again. Get another shard. Do I need to have anything this time? I don't. I'm just going to recruit Soul Blast. Although if I did have... Nah, that wouldn't help. So I'm going to, yeah, recruit Soul Blast. Twists do nothing. They just whiff now. Okay, so yeah, the scheme's basically gone. Gain 2 shards, covert, burn 4 shards, defeat a villain. So it's just me and Thanos right now, duking it out. Yeah, it probably was the smart decision to take him out when he was on the low attack, because there's still a good possibility I could fail there at the end. All right. Can we hyperspeed Thanos? Will he not see it coming? How much more VP can we get? Will these escapes hurt me too badly? Just trying to eliminate this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so a twist is a free turn right now. Yeah, look, before I move over. So here's the scheme. Actually, technically, you do still stack the twist next to the scheme. So the scheme is still there, but doesn't do anything. And then twist 7 doesn't do anything. And then twist 8, evil wins. So the scheme is still doing something. I still lose on twist 8. And I still stack the twist next to the scheme. But other than that, nothing happens. But I put it in my victory pile just because it's not going to actually do anything anymore, and that's where the VP goes. Yeah. All right. But yeah, to be specific, that's what happens. So good question. Okay, turn 20 is a spider infected. Being a lot of henchmen coming out. The scheme is technically still active, though. This won't do that much until the end. And I know it'll be the very last turn of the game, because that's where I put the twist. All right. I've got options. I should probably try to hyperspeed for both symbols, because that's going to succeed. I won't draw any extra cards this turn, because I don't have any wounds to KO. So I might as well play Reluctant Celebrity first, because that trigger won't do anything. I got 2 attack. Then I'll play Last Survivor. Thin the deck more. I will KO a card from my discard pile. Another operative. Hopefully I'm not recruit locking myself too hard. And then we're going to hyperspeed 3 for both symbols. So I get 1 recruit, 2 total recruit. Ooh, that's good. I got 3 total recruit and 1 attack. That's both. So 3 recruit and 1 attack. He works great with that divided card. And these go to my discard pile. And one of each of everything else. 1 soldier, 1 operative. So 1 attack, 1 recruit. Let me just double check. That was 2, 4, 5, 6 attack, and 2, and then, yep, 3, 4 recruit. We're good. Why am I drawing? What did I miss? All right, so I got, if I do have 6 attack, then I can hit anything in the city I want, including Baron Zemo with the Fortune Teller. I do have 2 Avengers, so I got 2 bystanders, so this might be the time to do so. No worries. Thanks for looking out. I've got, yeah, let's hit Zemo for 6, and I get to rescue 2 bystanders, and the Fortune Teller is there. And I'll also probably take 2... I want Jittery and Patience is what I want, but I need more recruit. But this doesn't actually give any direct recruit. So, is there any fight effect? So, Stonekeeper's more KOs. Now, maybe the Bystander will help me. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit Zemo for 6. We'll commit to it. I got 2 Avengers heroes, so I rescue 2 bystanders. So, the first bystander is... Oh my gosh. Copycat comes in. Hey, that's more KO power. There's Amy. And the second one is the damage control, which is a good one for this side. Amy's here. Take it out on Zemo. Alright. So, damage control first, because it's part of the last rescue, and then Fortune Teller. Okay, when you rescue this bystander, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, put any that cost 2 or less into your hand. They both go into my hand. Put the rest back. Okay, that's done. And then we've got the Fortune Teller. 0 or not 0, reveal the top card of your deck and guess its cost. If you guess right, draw that card. I have 1 card in my deck. I think all my non-grays are here, not in my deck. Let me just double check. I can actually count them because I don't remember. So I got operatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the KO pile have 6, 7, 8. 3 other operatives. And then I think soldier, soldier, soldier. So there must be a non-gray. I forget what it is. But I'm going to say not 0. Or not gray, not 0. Oh yeah, it was Old Man Logan. So I get it right. I get it right, so I draw it. Awesome. Okay, I didn't recruit any heroes this turn. So if I commit to not doing that, I can get a total of 4, 5 more attack. And I can hit the Stonekeeper before it escapes from Thanos. Or I could try to recruit too fast to see. But I think I should have hit the stone and just let the recruit go. I just want Jittery and Patience later. Okay, let's play Loner. And we won't recruit anything this turn. Hold on. How much attack am I at? I just reset it, didn't I? Yeah, I just reset the attack. So I had, let me double check. 2, 4, 5. I had 6. I spent 6. That's 4, 5. Yep. 4 and 5. No, I'm good. And I can hit the Stonekeeper. Okay, each player KOs one of the heroes. I'll KO the operative that I didn't even play. And left-hand side is going to KO the, yeah, I don't know, a shield agent. Get the stone out of here. And it's one that can't return with Thanos. So, and I can't recruit. Because Old Man Logan said no. He's going to be very mad if I do that. I did not expect the game to be going like this. But I can't necessarily say I'm upset. It's going okay. I haven't hit Thanos once yet. But I have the entire villain deck to do so, and I have pretty good strategy. Already played 3 strikes. I don't want him getting any more attack. All right. There's Loner again. By the way, he was at 14 a second ago. Now he's at 13 because of the stone in the city. So, just to be clear. Turn 21 is, there's Ultron. This is the one that's going to get some people a lot of VP. Ultron is worth +1 VP for each tech hero you have among all your cards at the end of the game. So whoever is able to get all those conflicted loyalties is going to get that much more VP. It's really not that much. But this does count special officers and sidekicks you'd still have at the end of the game. Escape, each player reveals a tech hero or gains a wound. Who's going to try to hoard up on all those just to get the Ultron VP? Maybe me. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'll play the sledge. Put the sledge out here. Let's get one more shard. I'm not going to burn anything because I'm just going to take the other transmute matter to keep loading up on shards. The Mastermind tactics kind of should be at 1 for the God Emperor. Yeah, did I press the wrong button? Or I just didn't press it? Did nobody catch I didn't press this button right here? Yeah, I just never pressed that button, and I guess that was cool and fine and good with everybody. But yes, thank you, Marcus. I blame Doom. I mean, the God Emperor of Battleworld. Okay, 3 recruit, and I will just take... I might spend a shard this turn so the city doesn't get too crazy. I'm going to take a Transmute Matter for 3. There's a Cocoon. I could throw the Sledge and spend a shard to hit something. Although right-hand side is going to hit something, so I'm not too worried about the city, actually. We'll just leave things as they are. And we'll do some recruiting later. Ooh, better hand. That was weird. Okay, turn 22. Melter coming in. So right now we've got the city... Oh, I didn't give her her wonderful 3 attack. Just so you all know. All right, I get some big attack, but once again, I can't recruit if I do that, which might be fine. Although if I do get 3 recruit, I'm going to be upset. 6 recruit, I'm going to be upset that I can't get Quicksilver. I only have 1 though, so chances of getting 6 right now is not great. I don't need to wall crawl the sidekick, so I'm going to once again play Spider-Man Unmasked first to trigger everything, just in case. Get myself a sidekick, and it's going to be boom boom. Now we'll hyperspeed for both symbols. Hyperspeed 3. So we got 1 recruit, 2 recruit, 2 recruit, and 1 attack. Discarded. So we're at 2 and 2 right now, looking just like the card I can't get. So that's going to leave me at 3 recruit, 4 attack. So if I want to play Loner for 4 attack, give me 8. Although with 8, I can't hit 2 things. I can hit Melter, and I can hit the Spider Infected. But I won't be able to recruit something like too fast to see. But I would prefer not to have any more escapes, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll play Loner. I won't recruit anything this turn, so I'm at 8, and we'll hit the 2 things. Although I could hit Amy and Melter as well. Although, again, I'm really short on recruit. I don't have nearly any recruit, but I guess it doesn't matter if I have enough attack, but I don't think I have enough of that either. I'd really like to get Jittery Impatience. So what I'm going to do is hold off on the KOing. Although it's a waste of a wall crawl, though. But it's a bystander that's about to escape. Oh, speaking of bystanders, I could hit Zemo and get 2 more bystanders. Or I could just hit Ultron right now. But I think I still want to hit 2 things. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Melter first. See what I end up KOing. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. For each card you choose to KO or put it back, I will KO both of these. Okay, so I'm going to hit the... I'd rather not KO one of these last few recruits that I've got. I want to at least replace it with an officer. So let's hit the Spider Infected, and we won't gain anything. So we'll just end it there. I got Aunt May. That's the one non-gray recruit that I've got. So I should take an officer at my earliest convenience. If I can't get something from the HP that'll help. This game's going to go for a while, I'm pretty sure. Turn 23 is the Space Stone. And before I put it there, we got to put it here. The Space Stone gets +1 attack for each empty city space ambush. The Space Stone captures 3 bystanders, then move a stone from any city space to the bridge. If there's already a villain there, swap them. So this is the only Infinity Stone in the city, so it's going to swap with Baron Zemo. And it's got the Radiation Scientist, another Amy, and a standard bystander. Delightful. Okay. Zemo's going to the sewers. The Space Stone's going to the bridge. And it gets +1 attack. Plus Thanos goes up to 14 attack. There we are. All right, let's get a bunch of shards. I can actually get Soul Blast to work. And what I'm going to do is get the shard, and just because... you know what? I'd only have 1 recruit, so I don't even need to burn any shards, because it's not going to do anything. Unless I can get more recruit, but I don't see where I can as I hit Zemo, so I'm going to hold off on that. We're going to play... I can defeat a villain with Soul Blast, so let's use this to defeat the Space Stone. Yeah, I want to play the rare first because I want the 5 cost. So I'm just thinking this out. So if I use this to defeat the Soul Stone in a second, that's going to cost me 4 shards, although only 2 because I gained 2. So I'll be at 5. I want to throw the sledge before I play the rare. I might be able to hit Thanos that way, because that'll be 5, 9, and then I have enough attack. That's what they say. Ledge before rare, except after C. Sledge, ledge. Okay, so yeah, so I want to do that order so I can use Soul Blast to its full potential. So let's go with it. Here's Break Every Bone. Let me start by actually throwing the sledge. Yeah, I can burn at any point in my turn, but the card I want to reveal from my hand is Soul Blast. So I don't want to play Soul Blast before I play Break Every Bone, because then I can't reveal the 5 cost or maximum attack. But yes, I can burn during any point during my turn, which is nice. Yeah, it is very appropriate. Actually, one of the most effective times for Adam Warlock in any playthrough I've done. But all right, let's throw the sledge for 2 attack to the bottom of my deck. Now we play Break Every Bone. I will reveal Soul Blast from my hand for 5 attack. I'm up to 7. Reveal the top card of my deck. Okay, that one's a dud, but the bottom card is that one I just threw, which is going to be 4 attack. We have Soul Blast at home. All right, I'm at 11. Trooper gives me 12, 13. And does it really matter if I hit Thanos first or hit the Space Stone first? Amy's going to come in if I hit the Space Stone first. But I have not memorized what Thanos' tactics do, so I think I want to hit the city first. So Soul Blast, I'll gain 2 shards. And then I can burn 4 shards to defeat a villain, so I'm going to gain 2, spend 4, so because I played the covert, I might as well just spend 2 and even it out that way. Okay, and I will defeat a villain, so that's going to be the Space Stone as the most expensive thing and the most bystandery thing. And I can move and or swap any number of villains to other city spaces. I think everybody's kind of where I want them right now. Actually, no, I'd rather have Zemo in front of Ultron, because Ultron has an escape effect. Hey, Premise, thank you for the hello and all the bits. Thanks for coming by. All right, so taking the Space Stone out for free, basically. Now we get all the bystanders. Actually, because Amy's coming in, it doesn't really matter what I do. So, standard bystander. Amy gets rescued and comes into the city. There's one that counts stones in the city. Yeah, I figured something like that, so it's probably just best to clear the city first. All right, I just couldn't remember what it was exactly. Okay, one of your heroes or hero from your discard pile. An agent from my discard pile is getting KO'd for the last bystander. I'm at 13 attack. I will spend 1 shard right now to get 14. Actually, no, I don't have to. He's down to 13 again because he's only +2. So I just hit him for 13 right now. Getting rid of that stone weakened him. Okay, first Thanos tactic is price to pay. Each other player discards cards equal, there it is, to the number of Infinity Stones in the city and or escape pile or gains a wound. So there are 2 Infinity Stones in the escape pile, none in the city. But I have Logan, so I'm just going to gain the wound. Because I can KO it and draw a card. It's a grievous one. I don't care. Get out of there. Alright. Should I spend more shards to clear the city a bit more and take care of an Amy and KO this last agent? I have plenty of shards to generate. And right side's going to do... Yeah, I'll do it. I'll spend 3 shards right now. May seem a little foolish, but I'm going to do it anyway. And let's hit the copycat. Yeah, in the sewers. KO one of your heroes. Oh, we'll KO a shield. I basically spent 3 shards to KO a hero, so that works. And there we are. Let's put Thanos' attack back. I need to draw 1 more card. He's back up to 13. Or he saves the 13. He didn't really go down from 13. I think 3rd time's a charm on him. And 1 more. 6. Still have plenty of agents to get rid of. Right-hand side is the one that could use some more recruit. Turn 24 is another spider infected which is going to capture the martial arts master. Another instinct with a draw. I do like him on the right-hand side. Oh, I got the sidekick. So again, Peter Parker is another hero set that was better when you just had standard sidekicks, because he gets sidekicks and he gives you attack for each extra card you've drawn this turn, but not all special sidekicks do that. But anyway, I do want to save him, so we're going to start with the sidekick. I'm going to take this die to remember I drew 2 extra cards this turn, just so I don't forget. That's, no, I'm drawing from my deck, so it's a reshuffle. That's okay. And here are the 2 cards that I draw. Although, hold on. Before I do that, if I want to do Last Survivor first, then I can do the KO. Hold on. And that's another card. Hold on, let me take the sidekick back before I draw. I think I want to activate Last Survivor first. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I have 2 Last Survivors I want to activate first. So I'm going to do it in this order. I'm going to play Aunt May. She gets a KO, a wound from my hand or discard pile. I have 1 wound in my discard pile. Oh, what else am I going to KO? I guess I can start KOing some soldiers. How greedy am I for KOs right now? Okay, I'm going to play Aunt May and not KO anything. By the way, she is, you may KO a wound from your hand discard pile. I'm going to leave the wound there. I'm going to now play Last Survivor, which triggers 2 attack. And I'm going to KO this wound from my discard pile. And now I shuffle up and draw a card. And that's 1 card drawn. In a moment. And I draw. Too fast to see. Okay. Now, I'm going to play the other... Well, actually, no. I'll play the sidekick now. Draw 2 cards. That's 3 total cards drawn. I will now play Last Survivor. 2 more attack. I will KO one of the soldiers from my hand. Just to do so. I will hyperspeed now. Too fast to see. Oh yeah, that would have been smart, huh? But I wanted to get rid of a soldier anyway. I don't have any more wounds, and I want to keep all the operatives I have right now, so it would have been a soldier, but it would have been good, yeah. Operative, soldier, operative. So that's... I'm afraid of getting rid of all my operatives right now. So that's 2 more recruit and 1 more attack. But in general, that was a very good take. Let's... Spider-Man Unmasked, 1 attack, gain a sidekick at the top of my deck. That sidekick is going to be a standard sidekick. Oh man, if I only saved the card draw. Wall crawled it. Yeah, nothing's gonna let me draw any more cards, huh? That's okay. Soldier is 7. Unless I fight Zemo, but it's not worth it. I'll play Reluctant Celebrity right now to attack, plus I've drawn 3 extra cards this turn, so I'm up to 12 attack. And 1 short from hitting Thanos. It's okay, I can clean some stuff up. I can do some cleaning. I don't think I missed out on any attack. I think I did that all correctly. At least I hope so. So I can KO another soldier with Amy, put me on to 10. And I can hit... I can get the Martial Arts Master. I definitely want to do that. So I'm going to hit the Spider Infected first to activate that wall crawl. I'm at 12. I did miss something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, what am I missing? The hyperspeed gave me 1 attack. Right? Oh no, I played Hot Bowl of Soup. Maybe that's where I'm adding the extra attack. Once again, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was the Hot Bowl of Soup. I should cover up the side I didn't use, make it a little easier for me. Alright, and we're at 1 recruit, 2, 3 from the hyperspeed. Perfect. It doesn't really change much. Just I can hit 1 less thing. Okay, we're gonna still hit the Spider Infected. Down to 9. And gain the Martial Arts Master, a great one to have over here. And I can still hit 2 things. I will take out Amy, plus I can get a lot of bystanders. So actually, before I do that, I should hit Zemo first. Let's hit Zemo first. For 6, I don't have Peter Parker. I've got I have 3 Avengers heroes. And yeah, the Martial Arts Master, I can choose not to do that. I'll put it on top of my deck. I only have 5 cards in deck, but I don't really have a good reason not to, so yeah, that's where it's going to go. If anybody thinks I shouldn't put it on top of my deck, let me know. But I'm going to fight Baron Zemo for 3 bystanders. So we'll just do that right now. Actually, he's gone. I don't have to worry about him anymore, so we'll just get rid of him. The 3 bystanders are, starting with Comic Shopkeeper. I like this one. Top 3 cards of the hero deck. Player of choice gains 1 that costs 3 or less. None of them cost 3 or less. I don't like Rage Out. I don't like Contest of Strength. Actually, I can discard the top card on my own deck. It's not the worst. I'm going to put the Contest on top, then the Cocoon, and then Logan. No gains, though. It's kind of disappointing that I know what's coming up next, and it's not exciting. We've got the Paramedic. You may KO a wound from your hand or from any player's discard pile. There are none around. Followed by another Okay, I get to see the third one down. Oh, no, I don't. It's the same ones in the same order. Because I didn't gain one. So, yep. 2 wasted Comic Shopkeepers. Alright, and with my final 3 attack, I'm going to take out Amy, KO one of my heroes. It's going to be another soldier. And I have 3 recruit. And I didn't play an old man Logan that cares about me not recruiting stuff. So I'm going to take an officer because I need the recruit. It's going to be a standard officer. So I can use that to get more things. I could take 2 fast to see, but I'm really, really short on recruit. And I've KO'd a ton of operatives. It's definitely going better than last week's. As you notice, the God Emperor is gone. You take the Spidey over Quicksilver. I want this Quicksilver. But yeah, I get your point. All right, turn 25 is Whirlwind. More KO power. All right, let's bring the artifact out. I'm going to Cocoon again. But I've got 3 recruit, and I can't fight anything unless I throw. So I'm just going to discard the Trooper to play the Cocoon to get 8 cards next turn. And I can recruit if I wanted. I don't really want to recruit anything here. Yeah. Kind of a dead H. Oh, actually, Reach for Power would be decent, but I can't recruit that. So I'm going to go with a sidekick. And it's Rusty Collins. A little more KO. And now I can draw 8 cards. There we go. That's more like it. That's my entire deck. This side doesn't need an officer as badly. Although I could use one. I still have plenty of agents, though. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're all... it's all bandaged up and you have some time to recover. Turn 26 is another Spider Infected. Now, even though I know the bottom of the deck has a strike and a twist, I still got to hurry things up. I have to hit Thanos 4 more times. All right. There's a Boom Boom combo I could do. But I should probably just draw... I don't have a deck. I have a discard pile. And it's full of non-grays. So what do I want to do? So let's pretend I put Boom Boom on top, and I drew her again. And then I put her on top again. I'd have 3 attack. I drew her again. I play her again for 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's other cards I'd rather have besides doing that Boom Boom combo. Plus, I might want to turn her into a wound so I can KO it later. So I'm actually going to start with the sidekick. No, I'll start with the Martial Arts Master to draw 1 card after the shuffle, and then I'll have an Instinct played. There's better stuff I can draw. It's great. Yeah, I might get to 13, but not the first way I said. I gotta draw. We'll see. An operative. Cool. All right. Let's draw 2 more cards. 1, 2. All right. Now I got Peter Parker, so I gotta count how many cards I've drawn. I've drawn 3 extra cards. Any more card draw I can do? So I'm going to get, let's say I don't recruit. That'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can definitely get the 13 here. Yeah, definitely. Psychic goes away, by the way. I'm just keeping that there. Do I have to play Old Man Logan? I'm not going to draw any more cards, so I might as well play a Reluctant Celebrity now. 2, 3. I've drawn 3 extra cards, up to 6. Soldier is 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I got to do something with all 3 cards. So if I decide to do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I played Boomer, I could avoid not having to recruit. But all I got is 2 recruit anyway, so I'm just going to play Loner and not recruit anything this turn. Up to 11. And we'll keep Boom Boom around for a second. We're going to play Protect My Family, 1 more attack, and rescue a bystander. And it's the Lawyer. So I get to do 1 more draw after all. Top 3 cards of my deck. Maybe do 1 more draw after all. And I do. Draw each of them that has at least 10 words of rules text. Last Survivor definitely does. Spider-Man is gain a sidekick. Put that sidekick on top of your... This barely does. So Officer does not. That was a close one. All right, she goes away. And let's play Spider-Man Unmasked. 13 total attack. Gain a sidekick. And that's not a sidekick. This is a sidekick. Lockjaw goes to the top of my deck. And we're going to go ahead and hit Thanos. Whew. Good hand. Nice synergy there. You should have gone for the head. Uh-oh. KO one of your heroes. Oh, this is the final blow one I don't really care about. But basically, it's just KO one of your heroes for me. If this is the last Mastermind tactic, you do not win the game. Players must fight Thanos 1 more time to put the Mastermind card in the victory pile and win the game. For us using the final blow, this doesn't matter. But it makes people who don't have to use it. But I do get this tactic out of here. And I got an officer, so I guess I can KO... No, you know what? I'm going to KO the other soldier. I'm going to get rid of it anyway. Because I haven't played the other ones yet. Alright, we're getting there. I could use Last Survivor to KO an operative, and that makes the deck even better. And again, I can't recruit this turn anyway because I played Old Man Logan, so sure. 2 attack, I will KO this operative from my hand. And I'm going to... I don't want to get rid of her just yet. But I don't necessarily want her on top of my deck right now. Though if I did, I could hit the Spider Infected. No wall crawl, but whatever. I'm going to play Boom Boom's Time Bomb, put her on top of the deck for a 3rd attack. And I'll use that to just clear things up a little bit. Maybe I want to let Whirlwind be pushed, but he's going to get pushed anyway. Alright, take him out. Taking out the Spider Infected. Get the Bystander. And no gains. But that was a very productive turn. Going for the high points per turn. All my good stuff in the discard pile, but it's okay. I bought myself some time. Speaking of good stuff, turn 27 is another Spider Infected. They are paced perfectly, I think. And here is an aspiring hero they've captured. So, let's do the combo. I have no deck, so when I throw the sledge, it's once again going to be the only card in my deck. So I'm going to throw the sledge, 2 attack. We will play Break Every Bone. So for my hand, I reveal Soul Blast. It's 5 attack, up to 7 total. And I reveal the Sledge twice. It's the top and bottom of my deck. Once again, love that combo. Up to 13. Nope. 15. 4 plus 4. I know how to math. So that, what did I start with? So this card got me 13 attack. That's pretty good. All right. And I get to defeat a villain as well. So with I've played 1 card, and we're gonna hit Thanos right now with that 1 card. That was pretty good. No stones in the city. Just double checking. All right. We have Destiny arrives all the same. I can't even see each other player. So the snaps last. That's great. Each other player reveals a hero that costs 7 or more or gains a wound. An ultimate. He calls for an ultimate. And I don't. So the right-hand side gets a wound on the side that doesn't really care about wounds. It is a grievous wound. Okay. Tactic in the victory pile. So let's keep this going. I have a lot of shards to use. Can I get to 13 again? Ooh, maybe. No, actually, maybe not. That's going to get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm close. If I really wanted to, I would get... Yeah, no, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 attack, 11 attack if I spent all the shards that I would get. That's okay. I want to take the cocoon, but I don't know if it's worth what I'm about to do. So transmute matter, first one, get my shards nearby. I gain 1 shard. Do I want to have the cost of the cocoon twice by spending 4 shards? Not really. I think I have plenty. I just want to keep KOing stuff. Let's do a second one. That's another shard. I got other colors here. And then another one. That's another shard. I've got 2 more attack, and I've got Soul Blast. Gain 2 more shards. All just like that, I got a ton. So... do I use them to defeat a villain? 4 for 6. But then I have 4 wasted attack, though. So I might as well just burn 2 shards to hit something. Or, you know what? No, I'm not going to burn 4. I'm going to spend 2 shards to hit Ultron. Let's do that. Up to 6 attack, and we'll just hit Ultron. We'll let Whirlwind go to the rooftops just in case. Although, that might be a problem, because I might want to hit him, and I might not want to KO anything. But I don't have a lot of KO tech heroes, but let's take him out for 6. For the 2 shards. And we'll hold on to the rest of our shards, and we'll just end our turn there. Alright. Left-hand side is doing much better than I thought it would, with that Kuurth rare and all the KOing I'm doing and all the shards built up. I did not play the cocoon that turn. And 1 cocoon is doing a lot of heavy lifting as well. Alright, got a couple of hands that aren't that great coming up. Hopefully I get a bit of a break. Turn 28. Okay, nope, I got Nebula coming in. So Nebula is going to capture a hero from the officer deck or HQ that costs 4 or less. I'm going to give her the cocoon. There's one of the 3 cards I know about. Her fight effect is either KO that hero or choose a player to gain it. So she is an Infinity Stone. So I should probably hit her this turn. Okay, let's we could do the boom boom. Is there an infinite combo here? No, there's not. For a second I thought it was. So I can 1 attack, phase, get her back. You don't draw, otherwise it would be an infinite. Each one can contribute to a different infinite, but not together. So that would be 4 attack. No, I wouldn't play Lockjaw. It would be 2 attack. And she'd be on the top. I don't know why I would do that. We're just going to phase right now and see what we get. Just for fun. Here we go. And we get Too Fast to See. Alright, so I can hyperspeed away. Actually, oh, this came up the other day. And I think I know the answer to it. So if you have to hyperspeed, but your deck only has 1 or 2 cards, you have hyperspeed 3, you do reshuffle. So I would hyperspeed 1, then reshuffle, and the other 2, and then they'd all get discarded. Just like normal. It was a situation where the deck didn't have enough cards to hyperspeed. You wouldn't discard and hyperspeed the same card over and over. That would be normal. So let's try... Actually, let's put Boom Boom on top. Time Bomb, get 1 attack. We'll hyperspeed her. 1 attack, and now we're going to Too Fast to See. We're going to hyperspeed for... No, wait, I didn't play an instinct. So if I wanted to get attack, I would have to play Last Survivor first. Although Last Survivor's got a wound, but I can't trigger it unless I shuffle it back in. That's not going to work. So I'll play Last Survivor first this time. 2 more attack after I put Boom Boom on top. And now I can Too Fast to See hyperspeed for both symbols. So it's going to give me 1, 2 attack. Hello. And then a reshuffle for the last hyperspeed, and those all go to the discard pile. All right, and 3. Ooh, that's 3 attack. Yep, 2 from this, 1 from Boom Boom, and 3 from the hyperspeed. 7 attack. Those all go to my discard pile. And I've got 3 recruit, so I can actually take something. But I can fight Whirlwind and do a couple of KOs. So let's do that. And then we'll hit Spider Infected. We'll wall crawl a bunch of stuff. Although, should I just hit... I should hit Nebula instead. I really should get the stone out of there. And I get to choose a player to gain the cocoon. Yeah, so I'm going to hit Nebula for 4. Before it's too late. We'll save Whirlwind there. And then we're going to have the left side gain the cocoon. We're going to hit the Spider Infected. Although the sidekick is going to wall crawl, but whatever. We'll hit it for 3. Aspiring Hero gains a sidekick, and because it's the next hero I gain, it's going to wall crawl. And that is going to be Layla Miller wall crawling, which is cool. She goes to the top of my deck. I got 3 recruit. So Too Fast to See can get me more attack than Conflicted Loyalties can. Also more recruit. Plus it's an instinct, and I can see the value of Peter Parker there, but I'm going to take the other Quicksilver. Try to move this HQ along at the very end of the game. Alright. That's a better engine I got going there. Turn 29. I am sure taking my time. Turn 29 is another Scheme Twist. So the scheme is gone. It's my victory pile. Nothing happens right now. Although, I lose on Scheme Twist 8. So keep monitoring that. Let's put the sledge out. Let's investigate my deck for a card that costs 0. I don't think I'm going to find one, but at least I will move things around. Nope. Yeah, let's leave everybody where they are. Transmute Matter once again. Another shard. I guess I could take Contest of Strength if I halved it to 3. Oh no, I don't have enough recruit anyway. I could hit Whirlwind and just get rid of my other agents if I spend shards to do that. Both agents would be gone, and then I'd have just the engine I want. I have plenty. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to throw the artifact, though, yet. I guess I could, because the rare, it'll still be at the bottom. Yeah, I'll throw the sledge for 2 more attack. And I will spend 1 shard for a 4th. I'll play the 2 agents first. I don't know why I wouldn't do that. And then I will spend the 4 to hit Whirlwind on the rooftop, so I KO both shield agents. And get rid of Whirlwind. And I don't get to activate Adam Warlock that way, but that's okay. I'd rather do the 2 KOs. I guess I didn't have to... No, I would have had to do that. All right, and I have the 2 recruit left, so I will take a sidekick just in case. And it's a rock slide. Okay. And I'll get 6 cards because I knew it was coming. The rare was coming, which I don't need that many cards for. And I don't have the Master Strike of the God Emperor anymore. Turn 30 is another Ultron, so more VP. I have Layla. If I hold on to her, that's extra VP for me at the end of the game. So we'll see, because there's one, there's another one. But I have to get Ultron on this side. Other side has Ultron. That won't count that way. Okay, let's start by Martial Arts Master. I could play Layla Miller right now in order to investigate for a better draw, but that VP is tempting, so I'm going to hold off. I might have her stick around. 1 attack and a card draw. Okay, it's Spider-Man Unmasked. That's 1 more attack, gain a sidekick to the top of my deck. And it is a standard sidekick to the top of my deck. And that doesn't count against Loner because that was a gain, not a recruit. And I can hit Ultron this turn too. So I'll play Loner without recruiting anything. I'm up to 6 right now. And let's go ahead and hit Ultron immediately. Now I want to hold on to those techs for that extra VP. And I got 2 recruit. Actually, if I did this in a different order, I could recruit Conflicted Loyalties first. I didn't do any reveals. So I can take that back. Although I can't do a recruit if I play Loner too. And then I can't hit Ultron, so never mind. Let's just end the turn. I can KO the Swoon to get another one. Yeah, why not? I'll KO the Corrosive Webbing to get another one. And it's another one. It's a Psychic Trauma, which is also bad. And did I not get a bystander from Oh, I guess I can play this for... I didn't get a bystander. I didn't play this, but no reason not to. All right, I'll get the bystander. It's a standard one. A little more VP. Okay, Ollie has announced that last week's results are officially posted on league.bageltopgames.com. Thank you, Ollie. If you didn't get to see it at the beginning of this stream. Okay. Doing some drawing. I just got to hit Thanos a couple more times. Turn 31 is another spider infected. My turn count is so inflated. But I'm just trying to eliminate Thanos. I'm tired of fighting him. Okay, let's do the break every bone thing. I've already thrown the sled, so I know it's at the bottom. I don't think I can set the top of the card unless I wall crawled first, but I don't have enough recruit to do that. So let's just do it right now. Might be enough. I'm going to get 5, 9 at least. And I have enough shards to make the difference if I don't. Anyway, so let's reveal Soul Blast for 5 attack. Reveal the top card of your deck. And nothing. And the bottom card of my deck is the Sledge. So that's 4 more attack. That's fine. 9. We got to do the Snap. 10. 11. And Transmute Matter. 1 more shard. So I got to spend 2. I spend 2. Up to 13. Let's hit him again. For the final tactic. The Snap. Each other player discards half of their cards. Destroy half of the HQ spaces. Round down the losses. Turn the heroes there face down to mark the destroyed spaces. Don't refill those spaces. If the Gunner's last remaining Mastermind. No, you wouldn't use the final blow because there's no tactics. If there's no tactics, then you don't use the final blow, even if it's the last one remaining. And that would be kind of a pain, especially on Twist 7. So no final blow on the God Emperor. Yep. Good question, though. Okay. Left side is going to discard the Psychic Trauma Wound. Or right side, sorry. Lockjaw. And Last Survivor. Even though I got the wound just in case I can get enough attack. Keep Spidey and Quicksilver, in your opinion. Yeah, Quicksilver I might be able to pick up, but I'm definitely going to destroy... I always get confused by round down the losses, right? That means that I only destroyed 3 spaces. I destroyed 3 spaces because there's 2 left. For some reason, that phrasing confuses me. I don't know if I want to keep Spidey around, though. I guess it's an easy recruit. I don't think I'm going to get the Contest of Strength. And then 1 more. If it was round up the losses, then I'd have 3 losses. So wait, isn't it 3 left in the city? Yeah, it always confuses me what round down the losses means. The losses means the lost HQ spaces, right? Yeah, destroy 2. That is true. I got the Ultrons. Yep, destroy 2. Yep. Because those are the losses, and you round them down. So if they're rounded up, you have 3 losses. Okay, thank you. There's some things just stick with me. All right, they don't get refilled. And let's do a obligatory explosion. All right. Oh no, Thanos came back. You're not allowed to come back. Sweet. All right, so we're keeping those as they are. And we got Soul Blast. Does any Scheme hero more space in the HQ? Oh yeah, totally. There's a good chunk of them. A few, at least. Someone's going to name which one in the chat. I think the World War II one. A couple others. The Revelations transforming one with the tides. Earthquake drains the ocean. Fear itself has 8 at the beginning. Yeah, that's right. Do I want to burn 4 shards to defeat a villain? Nah. I can just spend the shards. Because burning 4 shards to defeat a 3-attack villain is a waste of shards. And that is the turn. We'll see if I can end on the right-hand side. I guess you're right. The Time Heist does have 10 spaces, technically, with 2 cities. Oh my god. Who wants to play Ego's Time Heist? You have probably an uneven number of city spaces. Because Time Heist is not one you can't play with Ego because you don't change the number of city spaces, right? You just have 2 cities. I forget how that works. Not important to think about right now. I'm playing a game. Here's the rest of my hand. Turn 32 is the Mind Stone coming in. By the way, it's totally the end game. In case if the time zone comes up, I'll play the end game stone. Mind Stone gets plus attack due to the highest cost of hero in the HQ. Well, you just snapped a higher cost one. Actually, no. The most expensive one's still here. Ambush. All heroes that hero in the HQ cost 2 more this turn. Fight gaining here from the HQ. So that's going to bump up a couple things. So it's plus attack. So the Mind Stone's going to be at 7. And Thanos is going to be at 14 attack now. There we go. So I got to get 14 attack on this turn with 3 cards. And there's a chance I could get there. But also probably not going to get there. Let's start with the Martial Arts Master. 1 attack and a card draw. Okay. We will... I don't want to... If it was a standard sidekick, I would say yes. I want to get into the top of my deck. But I don't know who's there. So we're going to play the sidekick first to draw 2. 1, 2. Okay, this could work. Because right now I've drawn just... I'm not going to draw anything else. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 13 max attack. Well, that's not going to do it. The stone is 9 plus attack to the highest cost of hero in the HQ. How is it not? Oh, because of the effect. Yeah, this turn it's at 9. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna put this over here. It'll go away if I don't take it out this turn. Yeah. So if everything goes perfectly, I still can't hit the Mastermind. I can guarantee a hyperspeed if I put Boom Boom on top, but then I can't actually use her effect. So let's just hyperspeed right now. Hyperspeed 3 for both symbols. That's 1, 2 attack, 1 recruit. Yeah, this is not going to hit the Mastermind this turn. And I'm not recruiting anything, so I'll just play Loner right now for 4 total attack. With 7, and we'll just take out the Mind Stone. Gain a sidekick to the top of the deck. Sidekick. It's another Boom Boom that's gained to the top of the deck, and we'll play Boom Boom's Time Bomb for another attack, so I'm at 9, which is just enough to hit the Mind Stone. And I gain a hero from the HQ, so great. I get to take out the Mind Stone, and I gain Jittery Impatience that I've been trying to get. And there's the last card I knew about. Old Man Logan's Rage Out. There's 2 Boom Booms. I don't know how that's... I could blow these both up for 8 total attack, so... 9, 10, 11. Maybe hit the Mastermind on this turn. But we'll see what left-hand side can do. This also might be hitting the Mastermind, but look, probably not. Okay, a twist that does nothing. The clock is ticking, though. I know where the last twist is, thank goodness. Otherwise, I could have lost by now. Put out the sledge. Let's gain a shard. No need to have the cost of anything right now. Because I won't have the opportunity, I'm just going to go ahead and shatter the Spider Infected right now. I'm going to probably end this before that. So now it costs 2 attack. So 1 attack and 2 attack. I get it, I spend it, and hit the Spider Infected. Wall crawl the next thing I gain. Next turn I gain. And... although, if I wanted to get Spidey, I want to recruit it before I do the fight the Spider Infected, because I don't really want to draw it. So let's change the order a little bit. Let me recruit Conflicted Loyalties first, and then I'll do the whole fight sequence that I just did, and load up the wall crawl for nobody. Okay, and we got Perpetual Motion, which is one I forgot about. That could have been a good one. No rare. The rare's hiding. But again, I just need 13 attack. Unless... Yep, unless a stone comes in. Power Stone gets +1 attack for each other Infinity Stone of the Obsidian or Escape pile. Ambush. Each player without an Infinity Stone of the Victory pile gains wound. I think both sides have one. Yeah, both sides definitely... Wait, left side got Tactics. Oh, yeah, there's one on each side. So no wounds. Power Stone's going to get 8 total attack. That's the 2 in the escape pile. And unfortunately, Thanos goes up to 14. It'd be a real shame if I can't get this final blow to work. But again, I got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got a hyperspeed at least 2 attack to make this work. And I'm not going to draw any extra cards. I will leave a stone out on the board, but it will be 1 fewer turn. So if I play Reluctant Celebrity first, then I hyperspeed, I just need to get 2 attack symbols to be able to hit him. Yep, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need 14. I need L3, actually, because he's at 14 right now. I have 2 cards on my deck. I might totally fail this. Yeah, I've got... where's the officer? The officer's in my hand, so I have 1 operative. I think there's another operative in my deck. So I don't think... because there's none. There's 1. I think I have another 1, so... that's probably going to fail. Unless I boom boom twice and I hyperspeed her away, but that's also not going to help me. Yeah, I just don't think I can hit Thanos this turn, so I'm going to go for the Power Stone instead. But again, I'm not drawing any extra cards, so I'm still going to play Reluctant Celebrity first. Alright, and this week is uploaded. Thank you so much. You can play it now. I'll play Reluctant Celebrity for 2 attack, so I can trigger the hyperspeed. Just to see what I get. Although I could go 3-4. But there's a chance if I do that I miss hitting the stone. So let's just hyperspeed right now. Which is going to... these will all lose the reshuffle, but that's probably for the best. Okay, hyperspeed 3. That's 1 attack, 1 recruit. Yep, I had a feeling there was 1 in there. So it's 1 attack, 1 recruit, and another card hypersped. And that card is hopefully not something I want to hold on to. And alright, 1 more attack. So at 4. Probably get the bystander. I've got 2 more recruit from the officer. In order to get 8 attack, I have to get rid of 1 of these boom booms. So I'll play Protect My Family, 1 attack, get a bystander. And it's a standard bystander for me. And I will play Boomer on 1 of them for a total of 8 attack. Get rid of her. I won't play the other one. I'm just double checking. Yeah, that's accurate. We're going to go ahead and hit the Power Stone for 8. And the fight effect is KO one of your heroes and KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. No wounds. I got to KO a hero. I got enough recruited, I think. I'm going to get rid of Maria this time. And get rid of the Power Stone. And I didn't play Boom Boom yet. But I'm not going to. And I didn't play Old Man Logan, so I can get another officer, but I'm not going to. I'll just end it there. I would get Perpetual Motion if I could. Okay, I feel like it's a while since I played the Cocoon. It's in my hand now. I have 2 Cocoons. Turn 35. Oh no, we're running out of cards. This is another twist. Thank goodness I know the last one's in the bottom. Can I get 13 attack? I probably should be able to, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I just barely have 13 attack right here. So I think this is my last turn if I spend literally everything I've got. So let's do it. Transmute Matter. Gain a shard. Soul Blast. Gain 2 shards. 1, 2. I've got 2 troopers. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shards. That puts me up to 11 attack. And I've got the Unstoppable Sledge, which I'm going to throw for 2 more attack, which is just enough for the final blow on the Mad Titan himself. And that is it. After 3 attempts, we have finally defeated MCU Thanos, and this game was a victory. Thank goodness. Oh, man. Close one. Thank you, Detective Wolverine, for tucking the strike and twist to the bottom of the deck. That was amazing. And the Time Stone was down there, too, so we didn't have to worry about the end game. That was a fun one. 10th one, I really liked how Adam Warlock and Kuurth worked together They were actually pretty great. And then Quicksilver didn't really show, but Old Man Logan and Peter Parker helped and made that pseudo instinct deck work. And let's see how much VP I've got. Is the form up? If the form is up, did you send it to me somewhere else? If not, I will just... Okay, can you post the link in the chat? We'll see if it stays. If not, post it elsewhere. I will fill this out right now for everybody. All right, let's go ahead and resolve the predictions, though. I won this thing. Thank you very much. And I'll fill that out. I'll do it live. It was a win. So there you go. There's some points. And... Oh, and let's go ahead and check out Setup B, by the way. Ollie said that Setup B is ready. I'm going to go see what it looks like. Setup B uses only the set. Yes, for Ultron 2. I won't forget. Setup B uses the expansions from the Mastermind and Scheme. So I'm going to go ahead and look over there and see what that looks like for you. MCU Thanos, the God Emperor Battleworld. There it is. Okay, bam. It's all blown up. So let me zoom out a little bit. All right, there's Setup B. Gambit is in Setup B, so it looks like we got some cores. So we got time-traveling Jean Grey in for Adam Warlock, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Gambit in for Peter Parker. Peter Parker, Old Man Logan makes sense, Spider-Man, Wolverine. And then Gambit's in there for Kuurth. Top deck stuff makes sense. And then the villain deck is exactly the same. So no changes to the villain deck, just changes to the hero deck. We got a lot of X-Men in there too. So there you go. I hope you guys get to play one or both of these. Let me go ahead and fill out my results. The villain deck didn't even need to change. Made your job easy this week. I love when that happens. Here we go. What's my name? Let's pull that out. And we'll count my VP. I played Setup A. I won the game somehow. And now let's count the VP. No, go away. All right. Here we go. Left-hand victory pile, right-hand victory pile, and when we get to Ultron, I'll put him aside. So I got 1, 2, 9, 11, 18, 19, 26, with a lot of VP, 27, 28, 33. The Emperor is worth 9, right? 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So 46 plus 1 plus each tech hero I've got. So that's 47. How many tech is left-hand side? Just the one, I think. Yeah, just the one Spidey. 48. And here's the rest of my hand. Oh, and Layla Miller is on the right-hand side. So 48 here on the left-hand side. 48. And now the right-hand side also has an Ultron. So, and I think more cards. So here we go. 5, 6, 11, 12. Oh, wait. Ultron's worth 2. I missed that. He's worth 2 VP instead of 1. 2 plus. So I shorted myself 1. So I'm at 49, actually. Okay, let's do this again. Right-hand side. 1, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Whoops. 18, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. A lot of bystanders. 33, 34, 35, 36, 39. 42, 43, 44, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 56, 57, 58, and then 60 plus how many tech? I have the one Layla Miller, so 61. I have the Spidey, 62 from the divided card, and that's it. So 62 on the right-hand side. Pretty good, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to get a lot of VP, and I had some escape too. So it was a 35-turn game, which is a lot of turns. A lot of you will finish faster, I'm sure. And I had total villains. I had 3 villains escape because a whirlwind escaped, unfortunately. 2 stones, but 3 escapes. And that is really going to hurt me. But, no, I gave him 2 that time. Pretty sure. Although, we'll see if 1 makes a difference. Did I count him as 1 again? Did you? If you heard me do that, then I did. I really just want him to be weak. I'll happily give myself another VP. If anybody else can confirm they heard me say 1, then I will add 1. This, to me, was a... I almost want to give it a 5, but it wasn't quite a 5, just the way that my game played out. parts of it were too easy, and that's crazy to say against Thanos and the God Emperor, but I just felt like it was really good, but it wasn't the most fun I've ever had. All right, I'm going to fill up my comment off stream. Thank you guys for coming by. I will see you back. By the way, remember, this weekend is the beginning of the Matrix Trilogy rewatch. So if you want to participate in that and watch the Matrix and discuss it with us in anticipation for the upcoming Legendary set, you can go to the Channels and Roles part of the sidebar in the Discord. Say you're interested in the Matrix, and you can see all the channel info right there. And then next week, Tuesday is going to be tournament stream number 8 as the tournament is winding down, and then the next randomizer. Have fun with this one. I hope to see you guys play it. And have a great weekend, and take care, everyone.